Yeah. Yeah, we up in this motherfucker, baby. That's where we yell from, y'all. 314 all day. If you ain't with it, you better get with it or get gone. I'm telling you, we all about this shit from Lou to you. 314 all day. Hillsdale, Ville, Southside, baby. Them North Siders, this where we at. I want to give a special RIP happy birthday to the homie Chill Will. Shout out to the very own New North Sider Fantasy Football Club. Them Rock Roll Boys. Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Yeah, dog. They on their way to the chip. We in this motherfucker. This is what we do all day. Shout out to Kevin Kev. I'm Bev. Lou. Perry the Stereo Man. And Mike. Wan. My brother Juan. Weasel, man, all the motherfuckers that do what we did, that been doing what we doing, that dipped in and dipped out and got away with it. We are here again. Woo! For a motherfucking show on the week 8 Monday morning quarterback. I want to give a shout out to my co-host, Roy from the Rankins crew.
It is on like our jump shot. Ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Wish. Now run and tell that.
You're a fucking idiot.
They got the Big Mac. We got the Big Mick.
Listen. Disclaimers, welcome, all of that shit. This shit is going to be the same. Listen, I really want to get into it. But we had a whole lot of shit to talk about. And I will say this, y'all. Y'all wasn't here for pre-production. When we stepped into the studio, I walked into this, which I feel is very unprofessional, downright ignorant, and not very nice. So I don't know what his deal is, but we're soon going to find out. I am giving the reins to the co-host this week, and he's going to determine the order. He's going to give it. We're just going to go through, and I'm going to hit the numbers, and I'm going to let him have this. So
let's talk about this trade. We had a trade go down.
Yes, we did.
We had a trade go down right after the...
we didn't do our sponsors.
You can talk
Shout out to our sponsors, 5026 North Broadway, El Patron on Broadway. Shout out to the nigga Lil Petey, BC Plumbers, all your residential and commercial needs, holla at them.
Fuck Lil Petey. Mm-hmm. Like, for real. Like, fuck you, Lil Petey. I'm going to send this clip to you, you little puss-ass nigga who be getting beat up by... I ain't going to say that.
That wasn't very nice again. One of your oldest friends.
Your ass kicked from Chingy.
Don't do that. No.
And I'm going to send it to you. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about... You know what? Ain't no line when it comes to Lil Petey. He's a fucking fag. Fuck him. I like the way you do that right there.
Listen, hey y'all, he did not get beat up by Chingy. Do not listen to that bullshit.
I could have said, fuck how you do that right there. But I said, I like the way you do that right there. That's bars, Nelly. Fuck you, Petey. Yeah, and I told the whole world the team whooped your ass. I don't know, Fallon Court. Bitch smacked you. Made the whole hood look bad. Fuck you. Stop sending me them puss-ass text messages.
Anyway, move on, man. Get back to your shit. We had a trade that just went down.
Oh, you getting this sent to you, nigga. All right, trade. You got me all hyped up. All right, the trade. The trade is a future trade. Cheese of Dime, who had... We'll talk about his stuff in it when he... Matter of fact, they're going to be the first game we go to.
It's the 5 and 9.
Cheese of Dime trade Alvin Kamara to STL U City Lions
4?
for uh 2005 first via Missouri Kings, a 2026 first, Alex Pierce and Trey Tucker, 2 wide receivers.
He took you to the Mosey Wozy, Mr. 5 and 9.
I would say I like the trade for Cheese the Don much more than I like it for
U City Lions.
City Lions.
I
Listen,
hold
U
on before
City
you
Lions.
start. I
Go
want to
ahead.
say this. I sent a message to U City Lions
Mm-hmm.
and told him that he does this every year to Sean. Going back to the Andrews thing. He specifically told me, be ready. He specifically went out and got Kamara for me. He did this trade. He gave up 2 first-round picks to get a motherfucker just to face me. I'm in your head, dog. You want this so bad, and I can't wait. Now, I ain't talk shit about none of this. I'm sorry. Go ahead. But he did say that. He said he wouldn't got Kamara, especially for me. So I'll just go ahead and say thank you for the love. I appreciate you going out there and thinking my game with you is worth 2 first round picks.
It's a ridiculous move, actually. But it really is. It's a ridiculous move. I get what he fighting, and if he needs, he absolutely needs CMC to come back week 10. He absolutely needs CMC to come back week 10 and be CMC 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you add CMC, if Adams get his act right with the Jets, Kamara, if he can maintain a little bit of what he's been doing this year, if he can continue it with everything else he's got with if Kelsey, he got a good team. Here's why I think it's ridiculous.
Please enlighten me.
He can do everything right and come back into the division and gotta face dogs. He gotta face dogs. And he needs all them old guys to be on their shit and anybody else. He can't have no slip ups because it's dogs in the South.
Mm. Now, as you continue your spiel, 2 things are going to happen. One, it's hot down here, but I just want to shout out the Rock Road Boys and
I
whatnot.
do.
But I got to take this shit.
Like,
Huh?
take it off.
Yeah, I'm just for the let you. But are we starting Cheese the Don or are we starting U City Lions?
We're going Cheese the Dime versus
World Boss. Now,
World
he's gonna go ahead and
Boss.
do his thing. Y'all, hey, I could have go ahead and pause this and whatnot, but I like y'all seeing this shit live. It is what it is. But go ahead and do it, Roy.
All right, so we got Cheese the Dime versus World Boss. And this is basically, we wanted to start with this because World Boss went off today for 327 points. That is the AFL single game record. The most points that ever scored. He was on fire. He made, I ain't gonna say he made all the right moves, but all the guys like Tillman came through.
I want to get into those. Listen,
Tillman came through.
30.
Bijan, I'm sorry, let's call him his real name. LBJ Bijan.
That's the bullshit you call him.
Oh, that's the name you said. You said he ain't coming in this mug like LBJ Bijan, and it's stuck. That's what we call him. He's LBJ Bijan.
All right, listen.
Jay Daniel.
False. You are currently 4-3. About to be 5-3. You scored 327. K-Dot, no, snatch your tight end, they get you 30. Tell me, you had the balls. First off, the knowledge and the wherewithal to go pick dude up, and then the nuts to put that motherfucker in. Jaden Daniels doing Jaden Daniels things. On the other side, you got Cheese the Don, 3-4, about to be 3-5, 257 in the loss, projected to hit 267. Hurts, great trade, got you 40. Pitt's been going the fuck off since he got off the motherfucking team commission and the Detroit coach. Listen.
He was released. He
Yeah,
was released by team commission. Not released as in we let him go. Released from the shackles that team commission had on him. And now he has flourished. And it hurt. I ain't gonna lie. It hurts my soul. My very soul. Not fantasy soul. It hurts my soul that he not doing this on my team. This is my guy since he was back in Florida. I
Mhm.
drafted him over Chase, Jamar Chase,
At 4, right?
simply no, at 5. Simply because no, it was 4. Simply because I drafted him over Chase, simply because he was my guy, and I didn't want him to go to New York City Matrix team because he loves tight ends, and I just didn't want him to go there because I knew he would never trade him to me. And I took him over. Even I remember talking to Chibo and telling him, you always take a wide receiver over tight end. Even if it was a redraft, nobody would take a top wide receiver over a top tight end. But that was my guy. I wanted him. He had a great rookie season, and then it just fell through. And even this season, he was a disappointment until I traded him.
He
And
been
since
kicking
I
ass though.
traded him, oh, nothing but double digit games since I traded him. So
In
I
Joku
had
18, huh?
I had to release him.
You had to. Kamara, who we just recently traded, got 20. Olave 21. Pitts, like we said, 27. They really left Puka Nakua on the bench, and you can say they left Conklin, but who really starts two tight ends like that? This team is the fourth place team in last year. Took over by the owner, and this team is catching a lot of bad breaks. I'm not even going to hit it with the 5-9, but we know what it is. But I'm going to take my time and I'm going to give it all the rest to you. We're a boss. You and we go at it. You and I, we go at it. But it's a mutual respect there. You have been doing some motherfucking GMing. Some motherfucking GMing. And I got to give your flowers and call it what it was. You have been out there doing your fucking thing. Uh, hey, it is what it is. But you go on to hit 5-3. Cheese the Don hit 3-5. Mr. Rankin's crew.
The goat is back. That's what we got to say. We got to say that the goat is back. We got to recognize the GOAT. He's back. This is a GOAT worthy performance. 327 is insane. Is insane. Cade Otton, the benefit of Mike Evans and Godwin going down. Cade Otton stepping up. Ridley. I don't know what happened with Ridley today. He is just not supposed to do that. Daniels. Oof. Oof. Great. I ain't gonna say a great game. I watched most of that game. But at the end he had that Hail Mary. What I did want to say,
Mhm.
and listen, right now, World Boss is on top of the world. As far as Cheese the Dying go,
Mhm.
this will be 4 straight losses. 4 of the most brutal losses I have ever witnessed.
You
And
want
I'm
another number?
I know the numbers. That's 4 of the most brutal losses I've ever witnessed. I'm gonna tell you right now, I couldn't handle
I'd be pissed.
it. I couldn't handle it. Like, I'm serious. Like, the first loss, he scored 172. Second loss, he lost by like fractions of a point. It's like 206.35 to like 206.85 or 206.77. The next loss, he was the second leading scorer in the league. And then this loss, Thursday, he benched Puka, and it looked bad. It looked bad. But then this game was I mean, he came out firing. It was somewhat in doubt, but World Boss was on fire. And I mean, he's projected to do 260, 267. That might end up being the second best.
Game again.
That is brutal. That is fucking brutal. Listen, I told him last week, and I'll tell him again. I see he did this trade, but that is not the trade because you won that trade. You need a sacrifice, sir. You need to sacrifice something. It don't even gotta be a trade. You need some type of sacrifice. A real stop playing with the guys. Make a public make a public apology. Come on the show. Make a public apology to the guys. You need to do something because this is brutal. But you also got me next week. So maybe we wait a week. Maybe we wait a week and then we do it. And last thing I want to say, and then we can move on. Jalen Hurts. He scored 39 points. This is the most selfish quarterback I've ever seen. I'm so sick of the fucking tush push. Like, we get it. That's y'all thing. Stop fucking doing it all the time. It's ridiculous. You got a fucking running back behind you that's one of the best running backs in the league. It's Saquon Barkley. It's ridiculous that he is tush pushing every fucking time. He gonna get hurt.
Tush push me to a championship.
That's fucking. I'm so sick of that goddamn play. Like, it's stupid. I don't care if it works. Get a fucking ball to Saquon Barkley. It's fucking first and goal. Get your goddamn show the ball. No, I didn't want to do the push. You and your fucking head coach are stupid as fuck. And it bothers me. They push all the fucking time.
Tell us how you're
doing that shit. What the fuck you gonna sign Saquon Barkley for?
To get him down to the tush push lane.
It's fucking ridiculous. This shit.
All right, so how you calling this?
All right, let's get this one out the way. Missouri Kings versus New York City Matrix.
All right, Missouri Kings versus New York City Matrix. Well, let me go ahead and make sure I pull this up and get the numbers right, because currently Missouri Kings sits at 5-2, first in the West Division. You got the 3-4, second in the North Division. New York City Matrix projected to hit 247, currently sitting at 226, mixing Detroit Special Teams and Myers. Missouri Kings side 229, projected to hit 235. Mayfield, Ramondre, still great trade, and McBride. Now, me distinctly remember having a conversation on Thursday. And last week it was that New York City Matrix would not win another game. And you said that you would say every week, is this the week? Is this the week? And I said on Thursday, nigga, this the week. You called me a goddamn fool and told me I was completely out of my mind. Well, New York City Matrix, Mixon got you 27, 18. The rest of the McLaughlin 14. The rest of the shit was total trash. But 22 from your defense, you got to love that all day. 12 from your kicker. 15 points from your goddamn punter. You really didn't leave shit on the bench. You got 0, 0, 0s. So this is your best go. Missouri Kings. Did you make some mistakes? Chuba Hubbard didn't have a great game. Mooney did. Because Shakir had a good game. Bateman got you trash. You got that in the trade for your cousin. You listened on the Wicks. You could have been gave up on Wicks and had Madison. All kind of shit going on. But you're going to go out, and you really didn't leave shit on the bench. Not for real. Gino got you 10 points. Glad you didn't start his dog ass. But, yeah. New York City Matrix, they go on to go back to 500, 4-4, 5-3 for the Missouri Kings. I'm cutting my mic off because I just want to eat my Swedish fish and listen to you
Uh,
eat.
we not going to say that Malik Neighbor could trip and fall and not play tomorrow or something like that. You
That's
never
the one I
know.
was going to say.
We not saying that.
Lousy shit to say.
No, we not saying that. Don't put words in our mouth. Listen, it looks like I am gonna have to eat some crow. Looks like it's unbelievable. Like this motherfucker is projected to do 247. That is stop the presses type shit. This is one of I look at this and I just say, what? I just don't understand it. I don't know how he scored these points. And I'm looking at it, I still it don't seem real. It don't I'm looking at the numbers and I'm seeing everybody scoring, and I still think he went scored under 200. Like we need to manually enter this because
Count the
some-
vote.
something's going wrong. That's some bullshit. I don't believe he scored almost that he got 226 with Malik Neighbors going tomorrow night. I don't believe it. I think that should be more like 150. But he goes to 4-3. Whatever, man. It hurts my soul to see
Actually
him.
goes to 4-4.
Is it 4-4?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because this week 8. Yeah, 4-4. Unbelievable that he won 4 games. But here's the bigger story: Missouri Kings. This is yet another bad loss. I don't give a fuck that his team stepped up.
I knew you was
Your
going
team, no, your team. I don't care that his team scored. If his team scored fucking 250, you scored 252. You shouldn't be losing to somebody like this. This dude might not win another game for a month, but he beat you, and your division is coming. Fucking lazy ass Hurricane Walker ain't got to do shit because his team steps up. You up here trying your ass off, get your fucking guys right, while he sits back and forgets that it's fucking Sunday. He's like, "What the fuck is Sunday? Oh shit, I gotta check my lineup." Like, and still winning. This is bullshit, Missouri Kings. This is another bad loss. Like you literally should be
a shame.
6-2, 7-1.
The pitifulness of yourself.
This might cost you your division. I know you ain't got to win but 3 more games, but I don't know, bro. You fucking around. You fucking around like Matrix and fucking
Was that
Black Republicans.
mhm.
Matrix and Black Republicans are supposed to be guaranteed wins. You count that as a win on your schedule. When you lose to them, that's bad because it's not no guarantee you're gonna beat Walker, Grunt, or El Patron, and they all still trying. It's a bad loss. It's a bad loss, and I can't. Oh, oh. Can't believe this motherfucker.
Hey, y'all, his motherfucker mad at you, cuz.
I really am.
Little Larry this week. Is he little?
No, he's not. He Big Lawrence still. I don't want no problem with Big Lawrence.
No.
All right, let's go to the next game.
Who we got next week? He got Broad Street Bullyfoot, so hopefully he get a bounce back game. And New York City Matrix has El Patron, probably our shit bowl of the week next week. So, where you at?
Shit bowl. Matter of fact, let's go to El Patron.
Patron.
El Patron versus
the Black Republic.
We can skim through this real quick. You can get the numbers you want, but
it's pointless.
Yeah, let's just. Hey, it's a good win for you, El Patron. As far as Black Republicans go,
you trash. You stay trash. You been trash. He's rebuilding. He gonna go ahead and let that rebuild shit, but you trash and you stay trash. You're going to be trash. You've been trash for 8 years. I'm sorry.
Let me
One
ask
out
you
of
this.
eight.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Do you like Ashton Genty?
Yes.
You
Yes, very
think
much so.
you think if you're having a bad season, he worth making sure you secure that pick? If you was having a bad season.
You're saying, am I okay with him tanking for this? You can
I'm
you,
just
you
saying,
can reword it how you want to.
is Ashton Genty somebody like Bijan Robinson to you?
Yes.
Somebody that gonna come in the league and
Yes.
set the league on fire.
Yes. I actually think he's better than Bijan.
Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion. It sounds like he's doing the right thing to me.
Like he's been trash for almost 8 years. Almost 8 years. One playoff appearance in 8 years. This motherfucker over here gonna continue to give you the rebuilding tag. But at the end of the day, you did some. I give you your flowers every time. You make some great GM moves, but overall, your team is trash. El Patron, you having a shitty season. AR-15 is 100% garbage. Marvin Harrison had a bounce back game. Look, you go 4-4, back to 500. Hopefully, you get something going. I have one quick question. No, we haven't done that one yet. But go ahead, your world. You have nothing to say to
All
that.
right, next big game. Let's go ahead and clear out this division. Hurricane Walker versus Bullyfoot.
Okay.
Uh, listen, man, Hurricane Walker is a terrible head coach. He's a terrible fantasy player. Maybe he just ain't been feeling this league. And listen, I get it. He's still a terrible head coach, terrible owner, but he got some dogs on this team. And he really do got some dog, and it's scary to me because he gonna accidentally make the playoffs. He gonna wake up on Sunday and say, "What? The play? I'm in it." Goodness gracious! And then he might beat somebody, and he don't give a fuck. He don't even know when the playoffs start. You ask him how many games in our regular season, he gonna say, "Shit, it's 17 like the NFL, right?" Motherfucker don't know shit about this league, but somehow he winning games. So he gonna beat Bullyfoot because Bullyfoot's team is just decimated, and they just be having terrible matchups. That's gonna make him. Would that give him his fifth win of the season? No, that'll give him his fourth win. And see, they coming for you, Big Lawrence. If you watch Big Lawrence, this is what I'm talking about. That's why you can't lose the fucking New York City Matrix because they coming now. All of them coming.
Where my dogs at?
Mm.
Right here, dog. Where my dogs at?
He gonna win this division. I can just feel. I hate to say it, but it's true.
And that's gonna irk your ass.
It's not gonna irk me. I think he got a good team. He just don't take care of his team. And he probably gonna fucking fuck off another game. You know what I'm saying? Because once he start riding high, that's when he what's called motherfucker lose a couple games. Damn, I'm about to file a fire sale. But then he start making fucking. He starts at least keeping his lineup up to date. So now he won a couple games, so he's like, "Oh, I'm good now." And we'll see. We'll see. We got some buys coming. So there wasn't no buys this week, so maybe that might be the reason. Everybody was fucking playing one way or another. But next week we got a buy. We'll see if his ass get his ass up.
He got some dogs, like you said. Cook got him 32. Gibbs got him 25, and Allen got him 23. He's projected to finish out at just changed from 240 to 239.8. Bullyfoot's Trevor Lawrence trash. Xavier Leggett got you 15, and Tyreek Hill with 15, 14. This team is the defending champs, and I personally cannot understand the fall from grace that this team had from a year ago.
Injury.
Injuries.
Injury.
Etienne?
Etienne. IU. And they started off slow. Um, Trevor
Currently
Lawrence,
so.
he started off slow. Uh, That's just injuries, man. I mean, Tyreek Hill because of not having a quarterback. Listen, Bullyfoot to me, and I don't want to throw shade at the champ because he is the champ. He is the defending champ, regardless that he's having a bad year. But Bullyfoot was always that team that was a good playoff team, but we never took them serious. But last year, everybody was hitting. He was like you say, he was leading the league for most of
10
the
out
year,
of 14 weeks, 10, 11 weeks.
and Hill was hitting. Uh, Lawrence Etienne was hitting. Ayuk had. If you go look at Ayuk numbers
Jordan
from last
Addison
year,
was
he
hitting.
had yeah. Ayuk had one of the best seasons. That's why he wanted to get paid because he put up numbers last year. He had like 1,400 yards, so he wanted to get paid off that. And this year it just ain't. You know, so it happens, man. And I say this: when your team is hot, listen. I'm sure Lennox already know. Chivo already know. I understand this. You understand this. Um, Brandon needs to understand this. When your team is hot, when you there, you got to close the deal because the next year could be this. If he didn't close the deal this year, then he Brian.
Mm-hmm. ABC always be closing.
So good game for Hurricane Walker. Let's go to Big Chibo Burgers.
Chibo motherfucking Burgers, the number one scoring team in all the land, the number one team in bragging rights, currently sits 6-1 in their division, second, 236 projected to finish out, currently sitting at 226. Lamar Jackson, 25, 26. Kyron Williams, who we traded back for, great. Wilson having a great season. Chibo Burgers all the way across the board having a great season. No need to really get into those numbers. We're just going to talk about Chibo as an organization. However, on the other side of the ball, we have Sparks Bucks, aka Lord Hate, currently sitting 3-4, about to go 3-5, third in the division, projected
Mm.
to hit 189. They currently sit at 175. Zay Flowers 21, Pollard 17, JSN 15. And the rest of you got Brian Robinson Jr. 10. Not gonna work. Cole Komet 4.7. Not gonna work. D Hop, new team, he got a couple of receptions, 5. That ain't gonna work. Did you leave anything on the bench? Xavier Worthy, why? I don't know. That's crazy as fuck. Uh Look, Laura Haight,
Or he didn't start Worthy because he started D Hop.
wow,
Mm.
two receivers. But Mahomes had one of his best games of the year today, and we'll get into that a little bit. Chibo still have motherfucking points on the bench, which is sick and sad. This team is stacked from top to bottom. Chibo Burgers goes 7-1. Sparks Bucks, aka goes 3-5. Y'all trash. Roy, what you got?
He ain't had no points. He just had some good quarterback. He wasn't playing them over Lamar Jackson though. Nah, he wasn't playing them over Lamar Jackson. Listen, he three-peated as team of the week, which is I think the first time that's ever happened. Then you don't get 4 because the GOAT is back.
I lost you. I lost your voice. But while he goes and experiences his technical difficulties, you guys,
Her,
I hear you.
I must have hit it with my finger. See that hand? Oh Lord, hate. That's a man hand. That ain't no size. That ain't no little Kenny Pickett hands over here, boy. That's what
Woo!
I hit. Woo, that's a man hand. Lord hate. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't shit.
Anyway, anyway, man, Lord hate got it. he's got a frustrating team. 2 weeks ago, he was 242. I think he had 240 plus out of 3 weeks.
You did it again, whatever you did. This is what I be talking about, y'all. The unprofessionalism. I come in, I try to get this motherfucking student. I come into this. I come into to anger, disdain.
Hello?
Yeah, I hear you.
Nah, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
You messing up our shit.
Oh, really? No, I ain't. Cause, huh?
Can you hear me?
You're very low.
I sound low.
Yeah.
Messing up our
Anyway, y'all, this is what I be saying. So, with all this being said, at the end of the day, we just gonna call it Lord Hate. I know he want to give it to you, so I'm not actually gonna move on because you.
That's crazy.
Well, here you go ahead.
You can hear me now?
You got a severe delay.
I can't
What?
hear you either.
You can't.
You sure that ain't on your side?
We had a small technical difficulty, but we back online. Back to you, Roy. What you were saying?
I was saying, his team is frustrating as hell.
Mm.
And I don't know what I don't know what to say. I mean, he got young guys, and they iffy. I mean, Zay Flowers had a good game, and Jigma had a good game, but Clement, that game was crazy though. I ain't gonna lie, that game was crazy. Hopkins really ain't help him out. I mean, Hopkins is if I was him, I would have tried to trade Hopkins, but that's what just happens. You think, he going to the new team, he gonna put up big time numbers. And he wasn't gonna beat Chivo Burgers anyway. I mean, Chivo Burgers is elite. You know what I'm saying? So if you go have one of your worst games, why not have it this week when you playing Chivo Burgers? Chivo Burgers is elite. You got to bring your A game to beat Chivo Burgers. All right, so
So next week they have. Well, Chibo Burgers is going up against the new Northsiders and World Boss and Sparks Bucks. They jump in.
so now we done went through every game. We get to the last game. And I'm going to say this. A lot of sacrifices was made today.
Mm-hmm.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying Team Commit sacrificed their 2022 championship for
That's
this
where we're going.
particular game.
We haven't done U City Lions and New Northsiders.
Oh, no, we can do them last.
Mm-hmm.
Because after the technical difficulty, these people want entertainment. And I mean Brian, some of the shit he said in the chat room today.
Woo! Shit.
Hello?
All right. So we're gonna go Team Commish versus the ass kickers. The commissioner versus the co-commish. First in the East versus first in the South. 5-2, 7-0. The rematch of the 2022 Super Bowl. I believe this is the first time these two teams have seen each other since then. Currently, Team Commish, this is 246. Ooh, projected hit 248.
Going on right now.
Yes. A-Chain, 28. Kittle, damn, on tight end day, 27. Mahomes had a 20-point game of the season. On the flip side, you got Lad McConkey playing grown man football at 35 points. Josh Jacobs with 28. And Devontae Smith going out there hitting you 23. The ass kickers went out there and did everything they could to try to get this together. But the team commission, and they made an announcement, and I'm not gonna let them talk about the announcement, but I believe this was the sacrifice that they're talking about, and this team rocketed after the sacrifice. These motherfuckers went out there, and I say it all the time: projections don't win games, points do, and this shit went back and forth. Listen, Jordan Love went out early. You can't do nothing with that. Mason just went out early. Can't do shit with that. Reed lost his quarterback. Can't do shit with that. Brock Bowers, he don't have a quarterback. He couldn't do shit with that. Lockett. But this was bad. And it wasn't even, yes, it was bad culture because Lockett could have been on the bench. Coleman, this team to me, and this is totally unbiased, this team is stacked. And this team can literally go places. It's just a matter of getting those right ingredients. But flip side, Mahomes, 20-point game. Saquon Barkley, who he's mad, 108 yards, 15 points, no touchdown. Walker, CeeDee Lamb, 16 points as we sit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, he's victim to game script, 52-14. He got 2 receptions and a touchdown, so he saved his day. Team commish is stacked, and well on their way. I think this might have been their last hiccup hump before going to division on their 17-0 run. But they made a major sacrifice. They will go on to 8-0. The ass pickers will go to 5-3. And I turn it over to you.
So we just gonna skip the lead, huh?
Skip who?
The lead.
What lead?
The lead.
The lead is magnanimous. It's 40 points.
Not the lead of the game. I'm talking about the best story between these two teams right now.
What's the? I want you to have
IG. Isaac Guerrero. Currently 16.8 points. Guerrero time. Now, I want to ask you a question. Assuming they go into this bye, do you think maybe Guerrero, should get a 50-50 split with CMC?
Fuck no. He's still down on the depth chart. Don't act like Mason still ain't been averaging
that shoulder is killing him.
Is he not? Just real quick. Is he not second lead rusher in the league right now, behind only one Derrick Henry?
He is.
Okay. So why would I take that?
Because he can't finish the game since he hurt
his shoulder. He can't finish the game since he got hurt. Okay.
Well, that's true. Every time he fall, that shoulder, he in the back of the line, and then Guerrero has to come and save the day. Let's be clear. When Guerrero plays, they win games. Last week, Guerrero really didn't play. They lost. The week before Guerrero played, they won. This week, Guerendo's playing, and they up 10 in the red zone as we speak.
It's Dallas.
No, it's a win. That's what I see. That one player changes the whole dynamic of the team.
So Mason is the Achilles heel of the 49ers offense.
Listen.
No, that was a direct question. Mason is the Achilles heel of the 49ers offense.
He don't get it done, man.
He don't get it done. If I'm on fries, it's like we got the Big Mac, you got the Big Mick. I'm on fries. I don't give a fuck what's going on the register. I don't give a fuck about what the grill nigga doing. I'm on fries. If I'm going out there getting a buck, 5.4, 5.5 yards per tote, I'm on fries. I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to do.
Why we ain't winning?
Because maybe the nigga over there washing lettuce ain't washing lettuce right.
Only difference is the nigga on fries. Once the nigga on fries take his 15-minute break, that line gets shorter. It's like, damn, we got everybody out of here. Next thing you know, the nigga on fries come back in, and guess what? We got a goddamn line out the door. We're pulling people in the drive-thru. Can you pull up to section 3, the reserve 3?
Hey, y'all, we all used to work at McDonald's together, so we understand. I hear what you're saying.
All right.
Strictly no.
Today was one of the. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I literally had him in the red all day, or close to the red all day. I've been projection wise. It's supposed to have been easy peasy all day. This has been one of the most stressful days. I went to go see my daughter. I really couldn't even spend good time with my daughter. I had to send her an apology text and tell her I'm sorry. After I dropped my son, I'm sorry. I was in a bad mood. Fucking Lad McConkey just scored, and I was like, good gracious, I gotta go home. I was just not feeling it. You see the smile on my face now because I'm gonna go to 8-0. Mason got hurt, the shoulder. Hey, that happens. Happens to the best of us. Uh, 8-0, the greatest start in AAFL history. I'll take that. Even though the GOAT is back, I'll take this one. Even though Chivo is leading the league in scoring and bragging rights, I'll take this and put this on under my, on my jacket.
Are you going to talk about the sacrifice that all of a sudden boosted you from a 45, 55 to 99?
Listen, you won the championship in 2022. We did the cold championship because the game technically didn't finish. Today, Team Commish said they are renouncing that championship. They put it on all platforms so everybody in the league knows. Sole winner of the 2022 championship. Nobody can hold that over your head again. This, that, and the third.
Sean,
That's
it. This is what a sacrifice looks like. He sacrificed that so he could continue his 18-0 season. The gods don't fuck around, and he knows that. Because the real spill, prior to the announcement, how close was it?
It was 2-12 to you had 2-12. I had 2-3. I did it right before the game. I think it was they had just kicked off before I announced.
Now
you
look at
213. No, you was up 212 to 203.
I am sad though because I had Keon Coleman in the lineup all week. And Downs, I just don't trust AR-15. I benched him simply because AR was back in a lineup. So you play one of those two guys, we looking at a deal. Shit, you got to play both of them because you went out there and did your sacrifice. I still think I'm short, but you out there, you play the game. You play the game.
I mean, the Mason and the Love injuries definitely hurt. That he picked up that punter this week and he didn't get shit. That hurt. I mean, it was only a 7-point difference versus what I got, what you got. Outside of that, I'm gonna be Jared, he lost and Lockie hurt. That, like I said, I didn't see Lag going like he was gonna do it. I didn't know about Coleman, but I was trying my best just to get you to change something. I didn't know what. I had no idea what I wanted. It put it like this: if you would have kept everything the same, I'd have been just as happy if you'd have moved something.
The only reason Lag got up in there was because he was no longer questionable, and he had the 3:00 game, so which gave me time between him and Coleman. Coleman was originally in the lineup, but to bench Lag for Coleman would have been a mistake too. I'd like to say for the record though, two things. One, Coleman got a lot of shit for you, World Boss. You talked a lot of shit about that nigga. You came out there clowning that nigga, but he has officially surpassed QJ's rookie year. And I ain't heard you say shit about him either. You talked about Lag, the number 4 pick. The number 4 pick is the number 1 wide receiver out there. So I'm just saying again, I does this, nigga. I'm a motherfucking drafter, nigga. This is the fuck I do, nigga. Y'all niggas can't do this shit like me. I gave y'all hoes a list of this shit.
Go ahead, man. Talk your shit.
I'm good. Now, real spill. This was a good game. This was a real good game. You show what true sacrifice looks like. That was wild as a
Yeah.
motherfucker. This niggas think I got some kind of hoodoo shit going on, but at the end of the day, I don't have those powers,
You
sir.
do have me, Jink. You every time you congratulated me, you score a point. Every time. And every time you congratulated me, I ain't gonna lie, I took a deep breath because I was like, whew, okay. Even though he grabbed, and then next thing you know, you start scoring more points. Love got hurt. You congratulated me 43 minutes into the day.
If your quarterback go down, you gonna automatically assume your
43 minutes into the day, you congratulated me, and then you start scoring points. And then you did it again and again.
Team commission gets
And
ready for
again.
the match
You know what really pissed
next
me
week.
off? You know what really pissed me off in this game?
What's
The
that?
most? Kenneth Walker had a first and goal from the 1, and they gave him the ball. And my linebacker, Darian Williams, who only had 2 tackles today,
Both of them.
was in on both of the goal line stops against Kenneth Walker. And I mean, that was the only 2 tackles he had. It felt like he was trying to sabotage my team. Like if I could cut him right now, because I got some good linebackers. And the crazy thing, when you look, I'm not gonna cut him because when you go
Number 5.
look at, I mean, he had 2 bad weeks. He had a 1 week where he still had 6 tackles that week, but that was his worst week of the season. Every other week, just about, he had double-digit points or 9 or better tackles. I don't know what the fuck happened today. And I left Hamilton on the bench. He had 18 points. He was in my lineup the whole time, but Alua Khan got cleared today.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, Williams had been killing. Anyway, I listen. Mason got hurt. I
After
don't,
the sacrifice.
you don't like you never like in-game
Who got the
injury,
hoodoo?
but IG, who I paid
$500.
$500, he almost is 17 points. So that feels good. And we had 246. I'm gonna be honest. You can see this fucking smile on my face. I am happy.
He hates
I
the
know
lose.
I know y'all waiting, and listen. This is starting to build up. I understand everybody's waiting for to see the show, or I'm pissed off. And I'm gonna try my best to maintain my professionalism.
He won't.
Yes, I will. I just might not have a lot of high energy. That's all. But let's go to Brian because I'm sure you want to get to this game. And Brian, you are the last one of the week.
Brian, you are the last one. So Dash Pickers go down to 5-3. 3 losses in a row. Is that 3? Yeah. Yeah. The world boss talks about when one of the Bullyfoots went 5-5. One of them cats went 5-5. Went 5-0, and then we ended up going 5-5. It won't be fucking me. Next week, I get prepared for my battle against the U City Lions, who we're going up next. Team Commish, they another cakewalk. Another cake.
Well, he did just trade
Kamara.
Maybe he's gonna trade somebody else too. So you never know. But I mean, when he be looking like he down, next thing you know, he have a good game.
This motherfucker been second team of the week. Second place team of the week for like the last 2-3 weeks. You got
14-1. I mean, it's 14 other teams he could have played and he'd have won. It's 14 other teams that motherfucker could have played 2 weeks in a row. Somehow he found the top dog. It's fucked up with it. As long as it ain't me, it's funny.
Because if it was me, I'd be pissed.
We been through this show.
Oh,
That shit funny as hell because it's not
it's
me.
not me either. Oh shit. Ooh,
God
shit.
damn.
I would
I
be
mean, the
mad.
motherfucker killing and bragging rights. Like he 14-1 2 weeks in a row. That's crazy. That is great, man. If you don't make it right with the gods, they putting they foot in your ass. That's crazy. Oh man, you cannot be this unlucky, man. God damn, motherfuckers say fuck it. And you know, that's the thing. Here's the thing with Shine. It's so funny. He make all these fucking jokes in the room, and he come off. I can feel it. He comes off as like, I don't really give a fuck. This ain't this fucking fantasy football. I'm just here to fucking annoy y'all, repeat y'all jokes, piss y'all off. And he does a good job at it. But deep down, I can tell you, he want to win.
We want to win.
He want to win, and when he lose,
He gonna cry in the corner.
no, when he lose, his comfort food is sell his players. That's his comfort food. You know what? Fuck this shit. I'm selling y'all, and we gonna start over. Give me the picks. I'm gonna start over, and I'm gonna do it fresh. That's his comfort food. So if you got picks or young players,
Mm-hmm.
you
I know a
need
guy
to go
selling
see
them.
Shine. Yeah, you need to go see Shine because he in that mode right now where he gonna give it up.
Oh, yeah. He gonna give it up. He gonna give it up. Can I talk to you for a second, Sean? Bring it in. I know you're watching the show. You made the comment one day. Why they keep on talking about the 5 and 9? Damn, I ain't never gonna let. No, no. We have after this week, 6 more weeks of the season, and you have to win 3 of those 6. That's 50% of those games, and that's even going back into division. And you still got to see me. New North Siders, they ain't laying down, and these are Sparks Bucks. And at any given time, both of them, all 3 of us, can take off. Next week, you got Team Commish. It's not looking real 7-7 for you. I personally think you could have got more for Kamara. He could have. I mean, Brian is desperate. And my thing is, this the way I look at it. I'm gonna give y'all a secret. This is the way I look at trades. Do I need to sell more than you need to buy? He's already told me I went out there and specifically got Kamara for you. I mean, he was looking to do anything to get something to give him what he believes is a leg up. But we're gonna move on. Cheese the dime. I hope you could get at least 6 wins this year and take the 4th place team that you had and get 6 wins. So now we get to the last game. And I'm making sure we hit everybody. Walker, Bullyfoot, Gronk. We do Gronk and People's Champ. We're going to go do Gronk and People's Champ first. This is why I go ahead and have a list, y'all. This is what I be saying. So we're going to do Gronk and People's Champ real quick before we finish out with the U City Lions because, Brian, I got some motherfucking words for you. Gronk, 195 projection. Purdy still playing. DeAndre Swift, Kraft. Other side, People's Champ 4-3. First in their division. Chase, 22. Philly head coach, 16. Montgomery got you another 16. People's Champ and Gronk. Both of y'all needed these wins. People's Champ needed because they want to go ahead and knock their games down so they can make the playoffs. Like you said, they started off slow. Gronk, they needed this win because they want to get back to 500 so that they can go ahead and continue their playoff run, which they made that trade last week because they trying to make a run.
Mm.
Whew.
It's a
Gronk,
close
slow down.
game.
Huh?
It's a close game.
It is. It's been a close all day. All day. 4-3, 3-4. Both of y'all motherfuckers need this. And I'm going to it's 41-59. Brock Purdy got you 27 right now against Joe Burrow 15. 23 versus 15 for Montgomery. Chubb got you 6. We don't know what Pickens gonna do. Man. Kirk Cousins on the bench for 31. That might have made it a little out of reach for Gronk. I am going to say, because we like points on the board, but this is real fucking slick. Monday night, they got Devin Singletary going on the Gronk side against a Pittsburgh defense. You got Freiermuth going up against a New York defense, which is favorable for Freiermuth. Pickens, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the People's Champ on this one. They're gonna pull it out. Although I think if Gronk win, I won't be surprised. But I have to pick one. I'm going with People's Champ because we like what?
Points on the board, but I don't like that. I like points on the board, but when you look at this, you miss the most important points on the board.
Mm.
Now, Fred Warner's fucking Gronk over right now, but Gronk biggest thing is he's got Pittsburgh defense. He starts out 15 points Monday. He starts out at 20. And it's Pittsburgh defense going against the Giants. They love to turn the ball over. And Pittsburgh love to get turnovers. Pittsburgh defense could give him a nice 20 off the jump. Now, he is going up against Singletary, so Singletary could, that could be a conflict of interest. Pittsburgh defense might completely shut Singletary down. But that Pittsburgh defense could get 20, 25, 30.
Oh, wow.
They could carry him to a win.
They can. This is why we tell you, children, the Monday Night Miracle is a real fucking thing. If you can close out your game by the time we doing this show, do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Gronk, man. Just off the fact that he got Pittsburgh defense. It's off the fact he got Pittsburgh defense. Now, I've been wrong. I've been wrong with People's Champ a couple times on this show when he's had these close games, but
Singletary could have a good game and not score, which wouldn't necessarily affect the defense's points.
Well, I'm talking about as far as the defense might shut Singletary down. Maybe he catch some passes. If he can catch some passes, I don't think he's gonna run the ball. But if he can catch some passes, maybe he can go. Pickens is up and down, but he has been building chemistry with Russell Wilson. So I mean, it's gonna be close. Either way, it's gonna be close because Pickens can go off. The Pittsburgh defense could go off. Freiermuth could, if he just get in the end zone, that's big money. Everybody might eat on that Pittsburgh offense. But I'm gonna go I'm gonna go with the Gronk.
The Gronk?
Let's get to the show.
All right, Gronk has a matchup against Black Republicans next week, and that's People's Champ. They have the Hurricane Walker cousin versus cousin.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game right there.
All right, this is the last one.
Last one.
New North Side.
The show
versus the U City Lions. 2-5 versus 2-5. Fourth in the division versus fourth in the division. Projections 209, 179.8. New North Side is currently sitting 178, 141.3.
Can we
I
speak on what was said in the chat room? Let's
Yes, I just
start
want to go ahead
there.
and get these things out. One, I don't think this nigga score another 200 points again. Kelsey 29, Darnold, Connor, Mostert, Moore, Knicks. These teams, like I said, Brian, you currently sit at 141. You not gonna hit your 209 because your team is trash. I like the fact that you went out there and felt the need to go ahead and give up two, not one, but two future first round picks. I tell your dumb ass all the time about mortgaging your future with your stupid ass because I want to make a run. Nigga, you not making a run. You gonna go make a run for week 9, and you might do some week 9. I doubt it because you bet your pick against me 2 times and you would have lost that motherfucker 2 times. You specifically said I went and did this deal for you.
Mm.
You are not you. We at week 8. You've scored over 200 points, maybe 2-3 times. I've scored under 200 points twice. Your team is trash. You are trash. Your offers are trash. We hear about your fucking offers, nigga. All the motherfuckers is trash. Sean is retarded. So he went ahead and took your bullshit. But at the end of the day, nigga, I stay in here. So you coming for me, you ain't think that you ain't got Camara and you gonna fuck around with the ass kickers, nigga? Please. Shout out to the Rock Roll boys on the New North Siders. Just you, man.
Well, you conveniently forgot to tell the people that there is a bet on the game. There's a bet on the game. So this is just it's not just any ordinary game, but you like to tell them what the bet is.
The bet is a Big Mac, chicken Big Mac. I like mine with onions and cheese, large fries, and a frosty motherfucking Coke. He too has bet the Big Mac, chicken Big Mac. And I am going to do, I am either A, going to do a video of me eating. I'm going to eat the motherfucker next week on Thursday morning pre-cap when he sends that shit to me. Because at the end of the day, this nigga is delusional. I have more career wins, nigga. More playoff wins, nigga. I think we might be tied of head to head. Maybe no. Brian is beating me 2 games ahead in the head to head.
No,
Listen,
no.
huh?
You win. Currently, you have 55. Since he joined the league, you
Mm-hmm.
have 55 wins. He's got 53.
Mm-hmm.
Not counting if he wins tonight or wins this game, he'll still be behind you with 54.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Playoffs, you got 7.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Brian has one, two, one, two.
Less than 7, nigga.
I got 7 too. No, he got 6.
Mm-hmm.
No, he
It's
got
less than 7.
no. He won in 2018. He won 2 because he got to the championship. He didn't make the playoffs in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
2021, he won all 3 because he won
Mm-hmm.
the championship. That's 5. And then last year he got 2 because he made it to the championship. So he right at 7 too. So y'all tied there. And then
Right.
head to head, he got you 5-2.
Mm-hmm.
So this will be y'all 8th game.
I want to tell you, look, listen. You finally got Simmons off your motherfucking team, like I told your dumbass, but you got Najee and Jalen Warren starting. You have Najee and Jalen Warren started. That's why you went out there and got the extra running back. Because you know that's not sustainable. You can't do shit with them niggas together. At the end of the day, I've already said I gave I'm sorry.
Oh, listen, in the chat room, since nobody wanted, it was real wild. And he knows Chuck. Here's the thing: Chuck isn't tanking. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why he would say it sounded like he asked him to take somebody out of the lineup
Yeah, I forgot.
as as if as if Chuck wants to lose this game. Look, Chuck is not his lineup is his lineup. And
Mm-hmm.
his lineup overperforms every week. We said it last week. If you watch the show, this week he had a 166 projection again, and he's right at 178. So his lineup is overperforming. But at one point in the game, Brian asked Chuck to take a player out.
I have the quote. It was today at 4:45 p.m. Central Standard Time, and it states from Brian Hawkins, aka owner of the U City Lions. It says, "Quote: How the fuck every player on Chuck team outdo they projections? Chuck, start taking people out."
Oh, that is wild.
Wild, you out here begging niggas to take motherfuckers out? That's how bad you want this? This is in here forever. This is in the chat room history. And now we put it on the show. You are literally in your file, on record, begging a nigga to take players out. Is that what we do in U City? Is that what the U City Lions organization is about? Begging? What's your take on this, Commissioner?
That's undefensible. I mean, that is. I can't defend that. That's a wild quote. I read that quote. It's like, what? What? Listen, Chuck is not tanking.
But
why would you ask him to take his players out of this lineup? That is wild.
Come here, bro.
Everybody know if you know Chuck, you know goddamn well. Chuck, I made it perfectly clear. Chuck is not tanking. Why would you ask? Like, why would you ask that man that question?
You didn't ask. I asked you, can you go ahead and put up your mic on what we got on thing? I asked you, can you adjust your headphone? That nigga was begging. Chuck, take them out your lineup. Come on, Chuck. I need this nigga. Hey, Chuck, I'll suck your dick. Hey, Roy, I'm in a bind, Chuck.
Nigga, what you say? I suck your dick. Fuck no.
You Oh, God.
Oh, my God. I didn't see that one coming.
Chuck, another time.
Wow.
You went in the chat room and said that. And when you watch the show, because we already talked backline, can you please leave a comment and tell the people that watch the show, what was you thinking?
That's crazy.
We've been doing this league a long time. Have you ever seen anything like that?
Ain't never seen nobody publicly come on the fucking thing and say, take a player out. Like, what the fuck? I've seen players get taken out. We can't find no search history of somebody saying, start taking motherfuckers out. And the crazy thing is, Chuck ain't tanking. If he win, he fine. We like, fuck it, I won. Hey, that's what we here to do. That's what we here to do. We here to win. This nigga asked him to take. I don't even think Chuck seen it. But if it's sent to him, he probably gonna be offended.
He's gonna be like, "What you say?"
You know what I'm saying? What you say? Okay. give me the good shot, because that's exactly what he gonna say. What you say?
Oh.
Hey, y'all want some cheeseburgers?
I thank you, Brad, for making this shit entertaining. Because we can't. This shit can't be scripted.
That's crazy.
But you gotta leave a comment.
I can't believe you said that shit. Oh. And here's the crazy thing. Just like Mason got hurt, I ain't wishing that on nobody. You know what I'm saying? But if Harris trip up, I mean, you down 30. That points on the board. You down 30. Harris trip up. Giants defense step up.
Boswell not gonna save you this week.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's a defensive slobber knocker,
Why do you still have Taysom Hill on your team? That's crazy.
he picked Taysom him up. He actually signed him this week.
He paid $100 for. Did he pay? No, that was Lazard. He paid $100 for. Alec Pierce. He never works for you. You got him on 2.5.
He paid 50 for Taysom.
Pay 50 for Taysom. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
like that spending mad money. Now, the one thing that I do worry about, and I'm going to go ahead and on record and say it, he has more money than me. About
Okay.
$5 more. My
How much?
quarterback went down. He could be a dick and go out there and try to, pick up Malik Willis. But I'm letting you know that if you want to do that, if you think you want to do that, you got to spend every dime you got. Because at the end of the day, I'm going all in. I know what Malik Davis can do. He'll just be going out there to try to block him. But I'm going for mine. Try it.
I had talked about that, and I wasn't gonna go into that because,
That's a Thursday morning quarterback type station, maybe.
well, I mean, that everything will go down after that. But you got a lot of enemies.
Mm-hmm. Lot
And
in.
he playing you this week, so it actually makes sense.
Spend that money.
Oh,
Spend
I
that money.
mean, it's both your quarterbacks is out.
Mm-hmm. I still got Rattler. And he ain't shit either. But at the end of the day, am I gonna
Yeah.
spend this? Am I gonna spend this money to get Malik? Or am I going out there with Rattler? Because even without a quarterback, I think my team better than yours. So you gonna go ahead and blow wide to try to block me, or you gonna go ahead and try to bluff me? But either or, I'm fine. Or you?
Mm.
But I'll see you on Monday. Thursday, nigga, because I know you're gonna watch and we gonna talk about it. Roy, what you got for the people?
Just want to let y'all know the only move that
Is the
matters is the right move. So get your goddamn lineup straight. And as far as Brian go, because I ain't really one. If you lose to Chuck Bryan, everything, all the trades you'd have made and all that stuff becomes
phenomenal.
completely irrelevant. That'll be loss number 6.
Yeah.
You,
With six
you,
games left?
you ain't going through the division undefeated, bro. You might surprise, like at your best, you might surprise somebody.
Who? Who could he surprise?
I don't
Tebow
know.
leading the league in scoring, leading the league in bragging rights. Perhaps world boss who just set the world record for points in the game. The
We go,
undefeated team commish.
we go 1, 2, 3 in bragging rights. Brian is somewhere like 10,
Yeah.
11. I don't know. He's down there. That trade was ridiculous. I don't know why you would trade your future. Like it's some dogs in next year's draft, and I mean, I get Big Lawrence was he doing this thing, but
Can I tell you
Brian,
why? Because at the end of the day, you and me, we live in that nigga head. He wants to always. Remember that year he did them trades because he wanted to break the curse and he ended up still not making the playoff. He always wants to be like, see, I told y'all, and you literally mortgaged away your future for a
oh,
29-year-old running back and the rest of the old niggas you got on your squad. And the young niggas that you do have, you sent away.
he getting old. Like goodness, I mean, because
Time waits for no man.
Kamara is not coming back to the Saints. He going to a new team. These cats go to these new teams, and they don't always play good. I mean, look, Allen having trouble. Austin Eckler is. I don't even think. Did you start him?
Fuck no. Let's
He
see.
didn't. Oh, he kept. He kept. And it was a good move. I don't think Austin Eckler did too much of nothing.
Austin Eckler got him what on the bench? I don't even
8 points.
see it. 8 points.
8 points. But he do got Higgins. I mean, Higgins was hurt. I mean, man. That, so when he come back, Higgins will take Culver's spot. He'll have Devontae Adams, Allen,
Connor.
Najee, Kamara, Connor.
They not finna renew Najee in Pittsburgh. Najee finna go somewhere and be somebody's backup.
No, you meaning the Saints. Yeah, I'm just saying for this year when he comes, when he finally get his team together, that's
Mhm.
what it's gonna look like. He gonna have Higgins, Allen, Adams, Najee, Kamara, Connor, and then Darnold or Herbert. That's a decent team, but uh, that's crazy. I don't know if I'd get. Listen, I like it. I trade my picks away, but usually my guys is young. Like I'm thinking, by the time that pick comes up, you know what I'm saying. My guys will
They
still
serve
be
their
in their
purpose.
prime. They still be in their prime.
Your team's not getting younger, dog. You're not getting younger. And you just traded away 2 future picks for another old nigga.
Mm.
Another old nigga.
Mm.
Who is injury prone.
I don't know where. I mean, Kamara gonna go somewhere next year, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I mean, it could look like I don't know. I don't know where he could go and be the lead dog. He gonna go somewhere and be. He probably gonna go to Denver and try to hook up with Sean Payton.
Yeah, they old friends.
Uh,
See, at
uh,
the end of the day,
hey,
you mortgage away your future
that's
every
crazy.
every year. Every year.
That's crazy.
I got nothing else, dog.
All I got, man. It was a good show. Shout out to World Boss. Gold is back. Literally, figuratively, and literally. You know what I'm saying? It's only one guy with 2 chips on they mantle right now.
This is what a sacrifice looks like, ladies and
Not
gentlemen.
a sacrifice. We just doing the right thing.
Finally, years later. But it's been a real one. This shit has been entertaining. Listen.
Uh,
Oh boy, you's a wild motherfucker. You are a wild dude, boy. You are a GM. You you
uh,
you, you fucked yourself. You took yourself to
CD
the
Lamb. Look at CD Lamb. Oh, good lord.
oh this motherfucker. Look
Hey,
at
look, Sean. At least you ain't the number 2 team no more. How about that, Sean? You ain't gotta suffer such a heart wrenching. You ain't got such a heart wrenching defeat.
damn that sacrifice was fucking crazy.
Oh, stop it!
This,
Stop it!
hey y'all, we look at this shit. This motherfucker got 27 from Kittle, 44 points from CD Lamb, 13 receptions, 146 yards, and 2 receiver touchdowns, and they still got time. This shit is wild. Listen, Sean, bring it in. Sean, listen. The guy's not fucking around, dog. They not fucking around. Gotta go out there. Sacrifice. Because this nigga went out there and paid the ultimate and went fucking bananas out here. I'm talking about it was, and you was watching the score. He was watching the score. I was watching the score. Shit was razor thin. I normally would have put out tight. The shit was tight. And now at this point, even if I maximized my score, this nigga still would have went out there. And I'm sorry, did the right thing.
I don't have any comment.
I'm not saying it was what it was.
Comment. It was what it was, man. I don't know what to say.
I know that I'm looking at 45 motherfucking points.
Things had to be done.
Mm-hmm. So that's the show, y'all. This shit is what the motherfucker. So Roy, for the record, go ahead and take them out, baby.
All right, peace.